We are live,
and
I don't got my glasses on.
Where are they? Do you not know where they are?
I think I got a pair in the car. I probably got a pair in the car.
Yeah.
A pair? How many pairs? And why are they in multiple places?
Do you want to go leak?
No, I can see. I was saying I can't see when I got my glasses on and the light is bright.
Oh.
Remember the astigmatism?
So I might need to get my eyes checked for that. I think I might have one too.
Football.
What are you showing us?
Stunting? She's
Show the
stunting.
people's what you showing us.
She's stunting.
Ooh.
She's
so
stunting. Come on now. This look like a gift.
I bought that for myself.
Okay,
You
so it was a
sure?
gift to you.
Mm-hmm.
You sure you don't got
Pearl.
something to say?
Cutesy.
Pearl.
It's so
And this is a
cutesy.
permanent bracelet.
Oh, did you spend $500 on that?
Mm-mm.
What's a permanent
I
bracelet?
got
Is
it
that
in
a new thing?
Seaport.
It doesn't have a clip.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're expensive.
at the out yard.
Oh no, that wasn't one.
So you know how they do the outdoor.
Mm-hmm.
There was a black girl there, and she was doing permanent jewelry. I think we only spent like $60 maybe.
So there's a storefront that does it, and
She said she was opening up a store. I want to visit her since she did this one, and it
Yeah.
wasn't
I
$1
want one so
million.
bad, and I love the chain.
And add the charms, yep. And then I
I
got
love
this one
this.
from TJ because you know I always find good things at TJ. You don't. I don't know why, but I do.
Because I don't look at the jewelry section.
I got this
That's
at the
right.
thing too.
Y'all, I'm not really girly, so I don't know what's happening right now. I'm just
This is
enjoying
my
the conversation.
birthstone.
But what is it?
Emerald.
Emerald's your birthstone?
Mm-hmm.
I think pearl is mine.
June.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Do
y'all know y'all birthstones? If you're watching, hey, there's 2 people watching. Gang, gang.
What's
Welcome,
up?
welcome.
Hey,
share the
what's
live,
up?
share the live, share the live. Tell people we here, because we want to talk. Let's talk. Y'all know what time it is. I don't know why y'all acting like you don't. Share the live, and let's go. If you want to talk about something, throw it in the comments. Let's see.
I know, because I feel like we
It
be
could
talking
be
and y'all don't be
driven by-
talking.
Yeah, it could be definitely driven by the audience today. I'm okay with that if they're interested.
Yeah, what y'all want to talk about?
All right. I just want to get in trouble for what's that music thing called? Because I think YouTube will shut off the music.
Oh, we don't own rights.
Yeah, we don't own rights. That's what it is. Yeah. It's fine. So, I'm trying to stop it. I lost train of thought for a second there, but I got it back.
Oh,
Welcome to
That was
Pandagasms!
so
Woo!
I don't know.
We're
it is.
here.
That really was what I wanted to say, but I definitely lost train of thought because of the music. I was like popping in my head and then thinking of the laws and stuff, and I'm like, oh damn, this sucks. I want
The
to jam.
laws?
Yeah, the YouTube laws. Them people crazy. You know, any little thing
they
they be
will
trying
shut
to
you down.
close you out.
Y'all know I'm old. I don't know.
Yes, you do.
There we go.
Look at this on the side. How was it this way?
Oh my goodness.
The gang
We
gang
do a
sign.
Spider-Man.
Spidey gang gang. All right.
Sorry.
Okay.
Speaking of the laws,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have anything to say.
You don't have anything to say about that. So, all right. So, right. Let's jump down into the first conversation, the first topic that we had. There was an employee. You look really cute. There was an employee.
Don't you love her hair?
I do.
I told her she should do a photo shoot and put a roller right here. It's a big roller, right?
One of the sponge ones from
Yes.
back in the day.
OMG, it's so cute. I love it.
Why do you use this here?
No.
Okay. That works.
Why I gotta use what you want me to use?
You don't have to use anything you don't want to use.
Actually, I might, because what if I want to drink my water?
Exactly.
Don't.
It's
I
there
just want y'all
whenever
to
you're
know.
ready.
I touch Cap a lot, but it's strictly to annoy her because she doesn't like
She
it.
doesn't like it.
So whenever you see me touching her, just know.
And if y'all get the random glimpse of this, just know.
She's getting back to baseline from the irritation and the annoyance of being touched.
That's why they put me in the middle. I already know what it is.
Yeah, it is why we put her in the middle. She doesn't like being touched. Like when she comes in, typically whenever I greet my friends, I like to squeeze their butts. And all my friends know this. I squeeze their butts, both cheeks simultaneously. It's fulfilling, right? I'd be like, she'd be like, and then I'd be like, and then she goes, and then I get to squeeze. Like that's the whole conversation. It's amazing. We don't even have to use words.
She doesn't get to squeeze.
I do. And then she'd be like, all right, okay.
It's
then,
very random. It's maybe once or twice a year. She don't get to squeeze.
She's lying. It's not once or twice a year.
Yes, it is.
It might feel like that to her because she's big cat. But it'd be like once every 3 months. Yeah. Once every 3 months, she lets me get a booty grab, like a good handful.
Because people don't know how to give regular ass hugs.
Oh, YouTube won't let you. That is a regular hug for me.
YouTube won't let me comment. What? Why?
I wonder what's going on with YouTube. I hope they didn't take us off because of the music. I will fight you, YouTube. No, I won't.
It was only 2 seconds.
Right. It was like 2 seconds. Don't be like that. We didn't do it. We're just loving the people.
Do we need to go off and start again?
No, we're not going to go off and start again. They're going to be nice to us because we didn't do it. We're nice to the peoples. Make sure y'all share the live. Tell a friend to tell a friend that we are here to talk. So, first conversation. Imagine you put in your 2 weeks notice. You put in your 2 weeks notice to your job, and HR sends it back to you.
Not even HR, your manager.
Oh, your manager.
No,
My bad.
Yeah.
Your manager sends it back to you, rewritten on a letterhead.
Asking for additional
company
information.
letterhead asking you to add why you're quitting. I mean, why you're resigning. And something else. I stopped after the why that you resigned because what type of question is that?
They are bugging. Could you imagine? So, for those of you that are watching, let us know what you would do in a situation like that. Drop it in the comments.
First of all, do we have any HR people out here that watch? Like, I'm sorry.
Is that even a real thing? Can they do that?
How
It's
you
a real
gonna
thing?
rewrite
Oh, I was supposed to say.
I was agreeing with the
my
question.
resignation letter? Put it on company letterhead. What if I wanted it on some scribbled notepad paper that I ripped out of my notepad and handed to you? What if I wanted my resignation to be in a card that said sorry for your loss? And when they open it, it read that I am resigning from my position. If that's how I want to resign, that's how I should be able to resign. Don't put my shit on letterhead. That's for you to send out after I'm gone. Yeah. To let everybody know whatever bullshit
but
story
even that wouldn't that be
like
plagiarism? I would like to see
you can't do that.
Employee handbook.
Like there has to be a law against that.
Because that's I don't know. I can see
management probably sucks butt.
You saw the comment that you sent where the person was like, yeah, and this is furthermore the reason why I'm leaving. Like, how dare you rewrite my letter? And then tell me why I gotta have why.
I can't imagine an employer. I'm thinking about like what's in the employee handbook. Like, is it in black and white to say, when you resign, please use company letterhead and give us a reason? But I can't imagine a company requiring that when you resign. What you gonna do? Fire me?
Right.
I'm resigning.
And there is a law where if I put in my resignation and then you let me go, you still have to pay me and provide my benefits until the day that I
gave you the letter.
Yes, until the day that I said I was resigning, because that is
who told you to do that shit. Like,
yeah,
should be given 2 extra weeks if you try to pull that shit. Like the fuck. No, I wouldn't.
First of all, I want to leave and not say nothing. I've done that. I've sent emails to quit a job.
Every time I resign, I said, "Oh,
I was supposed to go in." But that was their fault.
That's fair.
That was their fault. I'm gonna give you the story to it, right? Story time.
So you don't seem so bad.
No. I don't care if I seem bad.
Okay.
Seem bad. I don't care. I was resigning, so I was leaving.
Exactly. Like, don't ask me why I'm leaving.
So I was working in a preschool center facility. And our schedules, I had started to work part-time doing behavior therapy. And I brought it to the director's attention. I'm like, I'm starting this new job. Is there a way that I can work a set schedule here, as long as it's okay with my co-teachers? And if the schedule works with us, is it all right? And then it'll be starting X date.
Okay.
It was like a month I was having this conversation in advance. They were like, yeah. They after a while, they talked with the teachers, with my co-teachers. They said it was okay. We figured out a schedule that worked for all 3 of us. It was perfect. 2 weeks go by. I'm about to leave for crop over and go on vacation. And I was supposed to start this schedule after crop over, after my vacation. Once I got back, this new schedule was going to start. They already okayed it.
Yep.
The day before I left for vacation, there was a team meeting. And before the meeting started, the director came to me before the meeting started and said she could not honor my schedule when I got back. It was a conflict of interest with another classroom and this, that, and the third. And I was like, okay, no problem. And then further went to say that she can make a judgment so that I can fulfill my dreams. Okay, thanks, no problem. So I went to crop over. And when I got back from crop over, I sent the email and quit.
Saying effective immediately?
Effective immediately. I am resigning. I didn't go to work, and I had a great time in Barbados for crop over. It was amazing.
Because you knew you was getting.
I knew I was coming back, and I wasn't going to that job. I was going to start the other job full time. Now you lost me altogether. Now you got to fill a whole position immediately. Now
instead of
working with me with the schedule you already told me I could have, and I told the other job that the schedule that they were giving me was going to work. You want to tell me before I start the job I can't? Now you got to fill the whole schedule. Good luck. Good luck. Because what?
That's what happened at my last job at the hospital. I gave him a month, and then the dude just couldn't keep his mouth shut. The racist, the male chauvinist pig at the job, one who called me spicy, Why? Because you would never say none of this anyway. So I had given him like a month. He pissed me off. I gave him a week. I was like, so now I'm moving the date up to this Friday. Like, I'm not going to sit here and deal with this. I don't have to. I just don't.
Man,
there you go. And that Friday, I didn't say nothing to anyone. I came in on Saturday morning. Packed up. Actually, no, it was Friday morning. Packed up my shit before anybody got there. And I was out by 7 a.m. I know they came in and saw everything of mine was gone from that office. Like, this bitch was not playing. Listen. No, and don't call me. Don't ask for, just don't.
Nope.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
The only time I quit same day was I started a position, and I didn't even make it 90 days. Within like the first week, first week was like orientation. So like the first 2 weeks, like when I went to my first 2 team meetings, the manager and like my peers were arguing, like real loud arguing.
At the meeting?
At the meeting with me. This was my first time in a team meeting. Then requested that they have another meeting with the next level of management. And when at that meeting he was on, there was more like
bickering back and forth.
And what's the word I'm looking for?
Madness, just
passive aggressive.
Oh,
very passive aggressive. I was like,
I quit.
Thank you for the opportunity, but
this is
not a healthy work environment.
I'm like, I am all set. And the only place I never went back to, I was working in retail, and I was like, don't put me on the schedule for next week. I'll call and let you guys know. And I just never went back.
You just never called?
See, Burger King, I just never went back. That was that.
Oh my goodness.
And then I got fired at KFC for fighting. But again, that was when I was in my teens. Like, I was younger.
Nope, they can't do that. HR, what the manager can't.
We know they can't.
Well, yeah,
that's plagiarism. You just took my words and put it on your letterhead?
Mm-hmm.
No.
And then telling me to add shit. How about you kiss my ass and I add this middle finger and you go to hell? Like, what do you mean?
I am adding that things? I did not put my resignation on this letterhead.
Right. Period. Like, yeah, and it does prove she was right to leave. That's right, Beijing. Because, like, what do you mean? Like, what?
Yeah.
What? You better take this letter and guan. What the fuck you mean?
You get what you get and you don't get upset. And the last time, and that job was the last time I saw Tashi when I went to Barbados. That had to be like 7 years ago. Yeah. I was like,
look at this growth.
This job could
kiss my ass.
Because no ma'am, no sir. Ain't no way. And you know what? I'm glad I was there.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
It's been amazing.
Mm-hmm. Since I left.
Since you've been gone.
Why did we all go through a phase in our life where that's all we listened to. It was like
because we're
it
the
was
same
like,
era.
You didn't go through a phase where all you listened to was white rock music? No, you're a lie. Limp Bizkit, Linkin Park, none of them.
Only time I listened to Linkin Park was when they did that song with Jay-Z.
Yeah, duh, that hyped it up even more. But you never had a phase where you was listening to the white girl music?
Man,
You're
I
crazy.
love me some Britney Spears.
Right.
Girl.
Right.
I thought I was British, girl. You couldn't tell me I
Kelly
was from
Clarkson.
Liverpool, England. Yeah, especially what was the show she came out with? That she came out on that made her
American
famous.
Idol.
When it was good, I used to kill me some American Idol. You couldn't tell me. Child.
And you
I was
telling me you
watching
didn't have
videos
a
on
phase?
BET and MTV.
So I did that on
Oh,
Saturdays
yeah, but
when I went to
like-
my grandmother's house. But like during
Wow,
the week
that's
where I
nice.
had to use my imagination and off the radio,
I'm done.
that's what I did. Well, I was a superstar.
I mean, I listened to it, but it wasn't like all I listened to. I still was
That was in
listening
the
to
white girl,
Tupac.
dark stuff. Avril Lavigne.
I
You
listened
know,
to them,
all
but
my
it wasn't
dark
like
shit.
I never went through like the rocker phase. You know what? I
Skateboard shit.
did.
You did.
I did go through the rocker phase,
Even
but
if
it wasn't.
was for a few months. I feel like everybody had a moment where that's all they was listening to. Well,
You
not
know what it's making
everybody.
me think
but
about?
a lot of
mad
people.
plastic jewelry, like mad plastic accessories,
Oh
colorful,
gosh, oh
like
my
pink
gosh.
bracelets.
Okay, Punky Brewster.
That's what she was doing. She was Punky Brewster, and that's okay. I love Punky Brewster's style. I thought it was so cute.
Yo, oh my gosh, I do remember that, but it was never all I listened to. Like I couldn't let go of hip hop.
Yep, it has been 7 years. I know.
Mhm.
You are absolutely right.
Mhm.
Oh, it's 8.
Mm.
Because Zion's 8. But wasn't she born already? So I think that's why it's 7. She was like 1. But anyway, that's another conversation for another day. Tell us your stories about why you had to quit your job immediately or something wild. Like
Yeah.
Do you
What
want to
was
quit your job right now?
resignation letter like?
And
What's your resignation letter going to say?
Mm-hmm. Fuck y'all.
I'm still happy people annoy me. So what I've learned with this one is moving forward, my next job, whenever that is, if I ever decide to leave, because I do still like the job. But what I'm learning is any job I go to moving forward, I have a child. I can't come in all the time because I have a child. I can't do anything extra. I'm a single parent. Matter of fact, I got twins, and I take care of my sister's kid. I need a child. I don't even want to claim your child, but somebody, I'm gonna take some pictures with your child.
I need attacked.
to know because I'm tired of people. Oh, can you, and oh, I can't, and I'm sorry to say, you're gonna feel even more attacked. It be married women always I need help and I can't come in and where's our husband? Why can't he sacrifice? Why can't he help? Why can't he pick up or drop off one day, especially when 2 and 3 weeks in advance? I don't want to hear it.
2 and 3 weeks? Do you know how hard it is to adjust
it.
a schedule in 2 or 3 weeks?
I don't want to hear it. It's
She's
two
just
of
saying
y'all.
she wants it for the
It's
excuse
two of
to not
y'all.
be able to
Yeah,
do
so I
things
could
at
do
work.
the
No,
same
she's
thing.
saying that's what's annoying her, and
Yeah.
I feel attacked.
I don't, because I get it. I hear that all the time.
Because I it's not fair. I can't come up with excuses all the time as
'Cause
to
you
why
don't have
I can't be
none.
there. So what? I'm sick. I'm just gonna start being sick. And this is why I'm gonna have a kid. You knew what you signed up for when you had a kid. You knew what you signed up for when you agreed to the job. If your job was hybrid and you were supposed to come in, you need to be able to come in. If you're not already coming in all the time and your team needs you to come in and 2-3 weeks in advance, bring your ass in.
2 to 3
Find
weeks
your
is not a
husband.
long
Tell your
time.
husband get a sitter. They have plentycare.com. They have plenty of
Who
different
paid
things.
for it?
You got to figure it out. Who told you to have the kid? Who
First
told
of
you to
all-
not save your money?
First of
You had
all-
3 weeks.
First of all,
3
3 weeks is not.
I
In
don't
3
wanna
weeks
hear
time, I
nothing.
only get paid once.
And so you
So
gotta,
now
you
I have
gotta
to
figure
redo
it
my
out.
budget.
You got a mama,
Nope,
you got
I'm
a
living-
daddy, you
nope.
got a sister,
You don't know my
got
life.
an auntie, and I don't need to know if you chose
You
to
don't-
have that
so
child.
you can't offer
With
up
not
all these
enough
family
support.
members.
With
So I
not
can't have a
enough
kid because
support.
I don't have enough support
Listen,
in your
Don't-
eyes.
and don't put it on us.
It is
don't,
on
don't
you.
ask us to come in and cover for you.
See,
You
there's
gotta
the
figure
difference.
that out.
So there's the
You
difference.
gotta
I don't
figure
ask
that
anyone
out.
to cover my work, but what I
And
will
I'm
tell
talking about
them,
the people who do.
okay. So you're not attacking
who's
me. I don't
asking
ask
me to
anybody
come
to do
in,
my work,
who's
but
asking
I'm not
me to
going
come
to go in the
and
office
check the mail for them and do this for their team and do that when you knew your team was going to come in 3 weeks ago. No, I'm not coming in and doing it. I'm not setting up your breakfast. I'm not setting up your lunch. I'm not setting up none of that. You knew your team was coming in. Take care of your team. I take care of mine. So I don't never ask anybody to come in and take care of nothing for me.
Different type of responsibilities at work. Different type of responsibilities in life and different type of responsibilities at work.
Well, we all got the same responsibilities at work because we're all on the same level. We're all admins.
I'm saying different from me.
Oh, yeah, from you, yeah.
Because
completely different. Yeah.
I don't have any responsibilities that require me to be in the office. So every time that
so it's different.
I am asked to go into the office, it's for things that could be done from home. So when I say I'm not readjusting my budget to make it into the office, I'm not adjusting
because yours you don't need to.
I'm not reaching out to the village that I have that have their own things going on just to come in the office and do the things that I can do at home.
From home, right.
However, if my responsibilities required me to be in the office, then my life would be set up for that type of expectation, meaning with 2 to 3 weeks notice, I might need to utilize somebody else for some childcare. So,
but you don't wait till the day
different.
of. You don't ask me. You know, you don't. You prepare.
No, but to say where I will counter you, to say 2 to 3 weeks is enough notice to adjust your schedule or adjust your budget. It's not, because if you get paid bi-weekly, in 2 to 3 weeks, you're only getting one check. That's a crazy, and childcare is not cheap. That's a crazy adjustment.
Okay, that's a fair statement. But what I'm going to say is you signed up for that job where you get paid bi-weekly, knowing that there are going to be times that you have to come into the office, right? I mean, let's be honest. Fair is fair and right is right.
Yeah. When you have the type of position or job responsibilities that require you to be in the office, then yes.
You signed up for that. That's like a teacher always trying to get the substitute to cover the class. You know that you need to be in class. You need to be there when you need to be there. Period. Don't ask me. I'm not. I mean, what? And your excuses because you got a kid. And again, when you already have in-home help, it really just it makes me wonder, like.
But sometimes people just live in the house. They're not help.
You can't.
And I get that. If you chose wrong, or the situation turned sour, I get that. But again, whose fault is that? Not the person you asking to cover for your work.
But at least they're asking, so they're still trying to be
no?
responsible.
Yeah, I mean, I guess reaching out to you is them also helping.
Helping who?
I mean, asking for help. Yeah.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is. That's an option. I can ask one of my coworkers to help me.
Exactly.
I can ask one of my family members to help me. I can ask.
Not me. Ask
well,
one of them.
Say that.
No, and then no.
They're still doing
I
their
don't
job.
listen. Here's my thing. I'll cover for someone if you're the type that's willing to do these things in return. But it's never an offer. They're never in asking the offer because, again, they have children. They can't. It's what am I getting out of this? Just the joy of saying I helped you?
So say no.
No, I always do.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying. Like I don't understand that. That's what I'm saying. My next job, I'm gonna have a child.
Why? So you can ask people for help?
No, so that I can say no, I can't be there at a certain time, even though I signed up for that on my job, when I took that job requirement. Or, I can't come in, my child, I'm a single parent. I really I can't come in. I can't commit to that, even though I agreed to that in the interview. And when I signed the documentation and every time I cash my check, even though it's written in my job description, I still my child.
Who pissed you off at work?
I can't.
Exactly, because I feel like I'm still being attacked.
It's not you.
Walking germs.
Talking about somebody
else.
I know, but kids are walking germs.
Why do you think it's
so
I don't.
My child is sick.
I feel like she's talking about me.
And that's a fair statement, but you're not saying that your child is sick and you can't come in. You're just saying, "Oh, I can't get there. So can someone cover?" No. Figure your shit out. No. No. Because you know what else
If
is,
you
what
guys
else
are
it
just
is too?
joining, Kat
Our
is attacking
job-
me
no,
because I
but
have a
it's
child
also-
and
no,
I
no,
don't
no,
like
no,
going in the office. In a
no,
married.
no.
And I don't like going in the office.
Our job pays for parking. Our job
Oh,
pays
mine
for
don't.
Ubers.
Ooh, mine
Our
don't.
job pays for meals.
Ooh,
It's
mine
like
don't.
literally all you gotta do is show up. And then for the most part, they don't even really ask you to come in, but maybe one day every month. You're telling me you can't make that sacrifice, my nigga. You're calling someone else
I got a
to
question.
do your one day,
I got a question.
and you live in Massachusetts?
Pick me.
Yes, ma'am. What's your question?
Can you talk to the people who make the executive decisions if they need a daycare? Because now she can't have no excuse.
Yo, I thought about that. You know
Listen,
what? And I'm
she
gonna
can't
bring
have
that
no
up.
excuse.
I'm gonna
Your
bring
job
that
seems
up.
to offer everything but childcare.
Yeah, and they don't. They have the gym downstairs where they give you
offer
the discount
everything
for
but
that.
childcare.
Yeah, I don't think there's childcare in the building. I'm gonna have to talk to my and I'm gonna say, because the CEO is really wanting people to come in more. He's not forcing it again, and this is why I'm like, I don't know why you're
But
complaining.
the world is
Because we're not a job that's forcing you to come in. So if it's one day, do it before they get to the point where
Yeah,
they're
they're
really
making
making us come
Yeah.
in. Can you just do your one day and represent and show up and then go back home? And then you don't even have to do full days. It's not even like they're saying when you come in, be there for the full day. You know how many days I leave at 2:00 and finish my day at home?
I think a lot of people that have the work from home capability are starting to abuse it. And that's one of the main reasons that the companies are forcing people to come back in the office. Because honestly, the people that I know that work from home, they're more productive. They're way more productive at home, honestly and truthfully.
Because when I go in, it's social hour.
So I just feel like the people that are working from home, don't abuse this. Like, don't abuse it. Let these companies see that this decision to do the hybrid thing or full remote was a good decision. If a lot of people feel like they're more productive at home, why would you risk that? Knowing all you have to do is your job, especially if it's just one day, like
one
you
day
said,
a month.
make it make sense. Because if it don't make
One
money, it don't make
day.
sense. This is your money.
One day.
This is
And
your
it's to the
money.
point now where the CEO wants more people to come in now. He's changing up spaces and stuff. So I'm gonna bring up the daycare because that'll definitely have more people coming in for sure.
And the fact that y'all pay for everything, I feel like that's my issue. Like for me to go into the office, it's like a $50 day.
And this is what I'm saying. Like I only go off because there's so many perks. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like there's free snacks, there's free fucking coffee. I mean endless. I mean kombucha on tap. Like there's really like
y'all got kombucha.
Yes, on
tap.
Kombucha. That's what I'm saying. I never have to buy kombucha because whenever I want a shot,
I would go to work for the perks.
This is what I'm.
Gross.
Listen, no, it's good.
After you get used to it,
it's good for me.
The first time I had it, I felt like
I thought it was weird and sour, but it's good.
You
have other options. You got mad
options for it.
There's a game room there. Like it just don't
work.
This is what I'm saying.
They just need a daycare.
This is why I'm like,
and staff can get a discount.
Like, please, with the catering, when you cater, you get to choose the food that you want catered. No budget matters. Like it's like don't.
Right.
Listen, I'm waiting for them to open back up to like
in the office stuff. Ghetto. I want to work there. We're trying to see if they're hiring.
Not right now. This is what I'm saying. We need people to actually do right so we can open back up and start hiring again.
She said there are people at my job who have no children and still don't show up. Then there's those. But she's mad at somebody at work that got a kid that don't do their part. She ain't
focused about few of them.
She don't mean everybody. She talking about them few at work.
And one of them who ain't got a kid, I feel like she wants to stay home all the time for her dog.
Why, y'all got dog insurance, pet insurance?
No. I don't know why. No, I'm just making that up. But she don't be liking to come in. It's like, what you stay at home just to be with your pets? They do be fun to cuddle it sometimes. But still, like, bring your ass in. Again, one day a month.
A month?
With all these
perks. One day a month?
Where you could Uber in and they're paying for everything. You don't have to pay for nothing. You just show up.
Hey, Jermaine. How you doing?
You so silly.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. We are here. We are here, Pandagasms.
Love
is
kombucha,
here.
right?
So,
She needs to grow up.
so
Get
in
that.
the
Get them
beginning,
taste buds up.
Kombucha is gross.
if
Get
you're
them
just-
taste buds
hold
up.
on, let's get them up to
Water.
speed.
Oh,
If
sorry.
you guys are
Ooh.
just joining, welcome.
Cap is attacking me because I don't like to go to work.
Here she go again. Here she go again.
We were discussing quitting
How
your
did
job
we get
immediately.
here?
Yep.
Because we have ADHD and we just
Because we
bounced
talked.
around.
No, we talked about them rewriting the resignation letter.
The resignation.
Then we
letter,
talked about
how
what
we quit.
how we quit
Different
on
ways of
different
quitting.
times, and then I talked about how I don't like how I said I'm gonna make sure my next job I have a child.
Oh yes, because we talked about resigning and then we went from resigning to next job.
I'm gonna have a child, so we
Okay.
could all be on a level playing field.
Okay.
You
'Cause
know,
I mean, I am old enough to have one.
So hold on. You know what I used to think of when I used to work? I used to think I'm gonna become a cigarette smoker so I could get a lot of breaks.
See that part too.
That was my thing. I used to
That
be
was
like,
the other
how
thing
y'all
too,
get
yup.
so much breaks to smoke
every hour
You get a break every 2 minutes to kill yourself? Like what?
to inhale cancer.
To kill yourself faster?
Yep.
But I need to pee, and I have to take all these calls and clear out this queue to pee. But you want to go and kill yourself faster, and you
Mhm.
get more breaks than me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I felt. at
Coming
work.
back smelling terrible.
Hello,
Giving us secondhand.
because that's worse. So if you cigarette smokers feel attacked, you should. I'm attacking you.
Mm.
I said it.
Cause y'all used to take up fucking 4 hours of the day just
I be like,
smoking.
what they do? Smoke the whole pack outside
Listen,
just now
listen. Out there chit chatting with their
with
cigarette,
the other smokers.
keying with the
Like-
other smokers while the rest of us was working.
I just want to take a break. I just want a break. I just want a break.
And they got full lunch.
Yes,
regular
the
time
full
lunch.
and then they still got their 2 regular 15-minute breaks
Yeah.
on top of all those cigarette breaks.
On top of it.
I used to be mad when I used to work for people. When I used to work for the people,
Back in the day.
I used to be mad about the cigarette smokers. So I understand wholeheartedly how you feel about the people with
When you
children.
the one who ain't doing it and you putting in the work, you like, hold on.
Thankfully, though,
Mm.
we were never asked to like do someone else's job because I wouldn't have done it.
Right,
But I
right,
didn't like how you got so much breaks.
right.
I like it. You got
Right.
more breaks than I got. Any problem? I didn't like that. I didn't like it.
And I also feel like they come to me because I don't have a kid. I'm one of the first people they think of. Let me see if LC's in the building. Like, don't do that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I want to work from home just like you. No,
I
I'm
would
not
ask
in the
them. I'll be
building.
like, so because I don't have a child, you don't think I want time to myself?
Mm.
That's why I don't
Mm.
have a child.
Mm.
You should
Yeah,
ask them.
That's why I'm so
Bless her.
bubbly and happy.
Put that back on them. Like, who are you to manage my free time? Because what? So your emergency is now mine?
Mm,
No.
mm. What did
Put
Mary
it
J.
on
Blige
them.
say?
She don't want to have a kid because she don't want to share her time. She
And
likes
honestly
being
and
alone.
truthfully, I don't argue with anyone,
Time
man or
and money.
woman, man or woman, that says that they do not want to have children. As a teen, being a teen mom, you realize that
There's
it's
just
just
so much that comes with it.
it's a lot to it. And every phase of that child's life has different challenges. And I'm learning that now because I thought being a parent was glitz and glamour because in my head, how I remember it, I was great as a kid. Until people were like, no, remember when you, no, I don't remember that. I don't actually. I was like 3, 8 maybe? No, I don't remember that. Definitely. So, yeah, I just,
You don't fight them when they say they don't want them anymore?
I don't fight them.
Mm.
I'd be like, I get it. Anything people say that they don't want, I'd be like, I get it. If people say they want to stay single, they don't want to be married, whatever people are like, I don't want that. I understand why. All those things take work. All those things take effort if you want them to be successful. Anything in life, if you want it, it takes a lot of work and effort. Sometimes I'd be like, shit, do I really want to continue running businesses? And I'd be like, yes, because I don't want to work for nobody else. So yes, you really have to sit
You
down
gotta
and
know
be
what
like,
you're willing to sacrifice
do
for.
I want? And when I hear other people say, I don't want to be an entrepreneur, I'd be like, shit, I don't blame you. I get it. I get it.
The work y'all
But when
put
I
in,
see entrepreneurs making it, I'm like, that's
I
gonna be
know
me.
it is
That's gonna
beautiful.
be me.
But
Shout
I
out to
just-
Danny
Mm.
who came out with Spark FM, baby girl.
Ooh, put her out there.
Put her out there. Yes, I am putting her out there. So if anybody knows Danielle Johnson from Boston, Mass, tell her I said shout out to you for getting Spark FM up and running. Because let me tell you something.
Mm.
What I said, I had this conversation today. For me, anyway, watching someone build something from the ground up that came up the same way I did, essentially, we in the same hood.
Mhm.
We all from Boston. We all trying
Mhm.
to figure it out. I don't believe in the crabs in the barrel thing. That's inspiring to me. Like, look, she did
Yeah.
it. I can do it too.
Yeah.
All right, just gotta keep going. It's a lot of work because I had to schedule and sleep, and I love my sleep. But when I see people making it, I'm like, I gotta keep going. I gotta keep going.
Exactly. Instead of hating, it's inspiration.
So
that's what it should be.
When I hear people say there's certain things in life they don't want, that's where I was going with that. I don't get mad.
Mm-hmm.
I understand. Everything in life, if you want it to be successful, takes work. It's effort. And it's a job on top of the job.
And certain things depend just on you, and that's fine, you know. But when there's a child, it brings a whole nother elements, a whole nother person, you know, a whole nother family, a whole nother everything.
What was the question you have?
Nothing truly deserved is obtained with no fight. I have that tattooed down.
Oh,
my
that's
side.
nice.
That's a lot of words.
It's all the way down my side.
Say it again.
Here. Nothing truly deserved is obtained without a fight, but it's in Portuguese.
That's beautiful.
Down here.
That's dope because it's true. It's true. For people that want to be married, marriage is work. For people that want children, parenting is work. It's all work.
For people that want to be single, being single is work.
Because you got to be telling people no all the time.
And you just got to do everything for yourself.
Oh my goodness.
I just stay in the house, so I don't have to tell people no all the time.
There's that. I get that. But when you come out, you probably might. And this brings up the topic that someone did send to me. People being pressured into relationships. And I was like,
pressured?
Yeah.
What
and at first I was like, that's a thing. But then I thought about it. I was like, it is a thing. You ever see around the holidays, people start putting up memes and they're like, oh, if I don't bring nobody, mind your business, blah, blah. I've never been pressured into a relationship my entire life.
So they're saying the cuffing season pressures them.
I guess. I don't know what it is, but there are families out there that be like, so when you get married, when you having a kid, when you have a boyfriend, when you gonna, and I was like,
who you bringing to dinner?
Yeah, and I'd be like, my family never, ever, ever asked those questions.
That's surprising because, maybe not. I don't know. But I feel like that has happened, or I've experienced that or seen that a lot with like men, specifically Caribbean men. Their families are on top of them about having a kid. Not necessarily being in a relationship, but having a kid. You gotta have a child. You gotta have a kid. When you having a kid, where's your kid coming? How old you is? When you having a kid?
And what's crazy is they can have a kid. Damn shit. My daddy had me at what, 50, 55?
Right. And I was gonna say to that, it's funny you say that, but then I remember you didn't have a lot of female friends. For me, it was the opposite. I didn't hear men having to complain about that. It was mostly the women. I've heard about it. So it's a people thing. I don't think it has a gender. And because I've only was around Caribbean people, it was Caribbean women being pressured. Like, when are you going to have a child? And when are you going to go get a husband? And this, and I'd be looking at them like, they're going to watch your kid? Are they going to watch them when they're sick and tired and you probably tired from work and you don't want to cook or clean and that child is wailing and you just want to rest? They coming to get the child?
Mm-hmm.
People who be
hi Roger, I was actually going to text you and I'm going to text you after the show.
My family
I have something to say to
never pressured me.
I've never gotten that pressure.
I mean, my sister is like, oh, when you gonna have a baby, but it was never like anything where I really felt like, yo, I really need to settle down and like
I
have
can't go
a
to this
child.
family
Like,
function.
I need to like, I'm out of place because I'm single again this year, or no. It is what it is.
Drop it in the comments. Do you guys ever get pressured, or you know people that pressure you into being in relationships? Like, is that something you've experienced? Because maybe we can have you on the show.
It is societal pressure. It is on women, especially about having kids and a partner by a certain age and And
so I feel like I started to learn more about that when social media got big. I wasn't around that. I wasn't.
I feel like as I got older, it's like what's supposed to happen at this age. It's happening a lot around you. These are the things that you should be aspiring to have or aspiring to do.
And I saw a lot of that on social media. I used to be
know what?
I don't want that though.
Now that I think about it, I did have that. But the only time that I had people asking me any of those dumbass questions was when I was going to church. When I stopped going to church, I didn't have nobody asking me no pressure questions like, when you gonna have a kid, when you gonna get married, when you gonna lose weight, when you gonna do this, that, and the motherfucker.
The lose weight, they did ask a lot. But
it's like,
what? Those things just.
How about you mind your business?
I tell you one thing.
How about you get called from stop cheating?
A lot
with the
of pressure
over there
from my spouse's family about us having a child.
A second one or the first one?
The first one. And let me tell you something. Some of the pressure I was receiving ain't even contacted me since the child been born. Like,
about
me having a baby? Where you at?
If you don't shut up, are you for real?
And I believe you, because prior to me being a mom, people be like, "Oh my God, if you ever, I," and then when the child comes, they know where to be found.
Not that I'm looking, but it's like,
Not that I'm
But
looking.
I
you
know
like
this.
once a
But
month.
I
Like,
know
when y'all
this.
having a little
However, pre-child, you were so ecstatic. Now the child is here. Post-child, where are you? Where are you? This child is shitty and smelly, and I want to throw the child away and keep the diaper. What? Come get it. Come get it. So all you people who be out there pressuring people to have children and get in relationships, are you gonna be there when the caca hits the fan? Because it's life and it hits the fan. Relationships go through turmoil, parenting, you go through turmoil. Y'all putting people into these situations. Are you gonna be there to support them?
Right.
Because husbands do madness, wives do madness, people do madness.
Mhm.
And when it gets rough,
Mm-hmm.
are you gonna be there when they need you? Are you?
And not
And
judgy and not throwing it in their face the next
not
day.
no judgment. Not, well, you should have did better. Who tell you to go? You told me to do it.
Mm-hmm.
What you
Exactly.
mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Who sent me? It's you.
Have those
You
people
sent
help
me.
you when you need to go into work.
You
This is what I'm
sent me.
saying. This is what I'm saying.
You sent me.
This is exactly what I'm saying. You see how that comes back around? Okay. Them are the ones who you should be reaching out
Full
to when you
circle.
need to go into work.
So the
and shit
next
like
time she
that.
asks you, be like, did anybody ever ask you to have a baby? What is that person?
No, you thought you said to her, did I send you to make that child?
No,
Whoever sent
your
you,
mother,
whoever
your
sent
sister,
you,
your cousin, whoever.
whoever sent you to lie down and make that child, go ask them to
Whoever encouraged that.
babysit for
Where's
free.
the godmother? The internet
And
yeah,
we back.
the
And look at
internet
that.
was
Act like we
sucky.
never
Tell
left.
a friend to
So
tell a
like we
friend
were saying,
that her internet was sucky.
hold on, nothing is supposed to happen by a certain age that is done to me. I agree.
Yeah.
So true.
I agree. I think that is something people should unlearn. Take an age off of your goals. Just set your goals
Yes.
and work towards your goal.
Mhm.
Don't put a time limit or a time frame on it because you're gonna feel like you're running out of time, and then you're gonna feel
We know
pressure.
Tashi, we back.
And you're just you'll feel pressure from society. Once you put a time stamp on it, because for me, I said to me, I was gonna be 25, married, and children.
Girl,
Shit.
the dreams that we all thought we was
25.
having
Yeah.
by 30.
'Cause
By
I'm-
30, we thought we was gonna
No,
be
'cause
real all
For
set.
me, I didn't want any more children after 25.
Listen.
I knew that
Really?
because I said I did not want to be an old parent.
Oh.
What
They've
I
been
didn't-
attacking me this
No,
whole
I'm not attacking
show.
you. I just knew
She
what
called
I
you an old
wanted.
parent.
She called me a grandma.
Listen,
mom.
decrepit
because-
parent.
Hear me out. Children have energy.
Decrepit.
If I have my first child at 40 and he running at
You
and
hear
when
this?
he's 10,
You
I'm
hear
50 now.
So if I decide to have a child right now, she talking about me too. I'm listening.
Listen,
yeah.
this is how I looked at
She
it
talking
for
about
me.
us.
For
She talking about
anybody
us.
who waited to do it longer, and it's crazy because I just had a conversation today with a friend, and I said there's plus and minuses to having children later in life. Compared to when I was a teen mom to where I grew as a parent now, I know my eldest child is looking at my parents and like, who are you?
They always do. Because you're
As he
always
should.
different after the first
Because
one.
my
y'all.
first child, I was 19.
Mhm.
I'm 41. I've grown as a person, as a mother, as
Multiple
everything.
times.
I've lived so many lives.
Evolved and evolved.
Exactly.
And
From
evolved.
being a teen mom to a grown woman, like my mentality, my everything has changed. My self-awareness, my emotional awareness has changed. I look back at some of the pictures of my child like, damn,
Thank you, Beijing.
you had a rough day here.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember what happened? And then to me, self-reflecting as a parent, I'm like, how did I miss this? I didn't have emotional awareness. It wasn't taught. That wasn't something we were raised with. I had to learn that later in life. And I'm happy that I learned it because it brought me and my children closer.
You still would have them early?
Yes, I would.
You don't want to be old like us?
I don't.
You hear this?
I'm just being honest.
She just agreed.
Only because of the energy children come with. The energy they come with, the patience you have to have. The patience I have now, I do not want a newborn. Somebody gonna have to come and get this because I'm going full postpartum. Like, I won't be able to do it. I know I won't have the patience.
I have Yoli.
I would, and because I know I have no like real hands-on support like that, because everybody's doing their own thing now, I'd be screwed.
Yeah.
So unless my partner had a hands-on supportive family, I no. I'd have to set it up for adoptions. I couldn't do it. So anybody having children now, y'all the real OGs. In your 40s, y'all the real OGs. Because
shout
me
out to my
personally,
bestie. We had our
I couldn't do it. Y'all are the real OGs.
This weekend. I have a little girl coming.
Oh yeah, the homie. Yeah, the homie. I remember. Shout out to y'all. Anybody who's in y'all 40s and y'all have toddlers or small children under 5. Thumbs up to y'all. Just like the people that took the COVID shot. Y'all all troopers. Oh, y'all get thumbs up.
So what age you say is for you is too old to have a kid? You said 25, so you wasn't trying to have none past 30 for you?
I didn't want none past 25.
So you just said 25.
I was done.
That was it.
Whether I had one or none, whatever.
That was going to be the cutoff regardless.
That was it.
So even if you had got married to this wonderful Prince Charming at 30, you was not going to have a child.
I'm not living hypothetically. Because
she said, because listen here.
Because again, if we're going off of what I saw at marriage up to that age, no, we weren't getting married.
Okay.
Marriage was never a desire for me at a young age because of what I was exposed to. I was like, if this is marriage, y'all could keep it. Marriage was never in my thing for me ever. It wasn't. And I say this all the time, y'all can find us the transparency show. I don't care. When I did get married, it wasn't out of love. It was for help.
You always say that. I'm always hoping you'll change it one day when you talk about it.
No, that story is not changing because that is my truth.
Is.
It sounds horrible. I understand. He probably was really in love. I get it. But I did have the conversation with him as well. I was like, look, I'm going to have to tell you the honest truth. And I told him, I was like, you could have came to America, got your GED, and you would have been a house husband for a while. I didn't want the responsibilities of being in the house. It's hard. I'm not domesticated. I'm not.
You're an alley cat?
I'd rather be out in the trenches working. Put me to work.
She don't want to be in the house.
And let that man be in the house cooking and cleaning and maintaining the children. I will take care of all of us as long as when I get home, I don't have nothing to do.
You don't even want to read to your children?
No, meaning I don't want to cook and I don't want to clean. I'll play with them kids. I'll put them to bed. I'll feed them, all of that. But that food should be cooked. My food better be cooked, and I'll dish it out.
Food better be cooked. Do you understand?
And I'll even wash the dishes from them eating. But don't make me come in and have to cook.
I have to do nothing. Yes, ma'am. You're gonna make sure the house is
on some arroz con pollo.
Girl, if I could stay, listen, you want arroz con pollo? I got you. I can make you some arroz con pollo
right now.
I got you. Not today in this moment, but I'm gonna keep that in my mind. I'm gonna make you some arroz con pollo.
Por favor.
De nada. I got you, baby.
Gracias.
You know what arroz con pollo is, right?
I just want the bananas.
There's no bananas in arroz con pollo.
No, I don't want that.
Oh, you want plantain or banana? There's a difference. Okay.
When you make your plantain.
I got you, baby.
I want a whole bowl.
I got
bucket.
you. I got you.
Well, not a bucket, but a
This is true.
Can.
People do marry for various reasons.
Yeah.
And if I get married again, it will be out of love.
Why?
Why would it be out of love?
Yes.
Because I don't want anything else from anybody.
A partnership.
Right. Love.
Oh. It's two different things, but
not to me. To me, they're one and the same because I can't be in a partnership with you if I don't love you.
This is true, but
so to me, they go hand in hand.
Different kind of love.
No, but again, for me, if I was to get married again, it's going to be out of love. At this phase of my life, outside of partnership, there isn't much anyone else what they can offer me.
Yeah,
I just want a genuine heart. That's it.
So like just regular love.
Sitting up in my room. That's why I sit in my room because I'm like,
it's scary out here.
You marry people if you're happy. I feel like if you're even 60% happy, stay married. It ain't shit out here.
It's horrible.
I'm sorry. Like, stay married. If you're 60% happy, work on getting it to 70. I'm so fucking for real. 70 is good enough, y'all. Because what's out here, just
It's
listen.
Like
I'm so serious. Every time I think and I get back on something, I be like, oh fuck no, and I run back in I cut myself off the app and stay my ass back in the house. It's like it's so many frauds and so many people who want to hold up a facade for that 3 to 4 to 5, 6 months while you're really trying to get to know them.
And
it's just
fake.
It's so much. Like if you're at 60%, even if you're at 55, that's a good number. I'm gonna need y'all to try to work that out, do some yoga and pray to God to get that up to 60 and 70 because it ain't nothing out here. You see Tia Mowry telling us ain't shit out here. Ain't shit out here. Now, granted, she don't want her husband back, but she also said she got money.
So hold on.
So she should have way more options. Better options.
Decenter
so
options.
we can attack that in a second because Beijing said something. She said you're killing her tonight, but she said for the love of money. I don't knock nobody that marries for money or for whatever reasons that you know they want to do it for. It's just they have to also keep in mind that just because a man has money doesn't mean he's generous with it. And it doesn't mean that once he's providing that money, that he's not going to be a jerk.
Like you got to know those requirements that come with that money.
There are men that are out there that will be generous and they don't want anything out of you. Like they're not trying to control you and things of that nature. I'm not saying that they don't exist, but they're
very far in between.
A small percentage of them. A lot of men that do have money want to control you. They use it as a control tactic. And I just don't do well with people trying to control
because for me, I'm always going to work. You can't tell me, even if it's part-time, you can't tell me I can't work and make my own money and make my own living. She gonna have a homosexual. Don't start with me, Beijing, because I will block you from this whole fucking... Because you already know I don't do them homosexuals with them backpacks and always trying to.
It's so funny. I was thinking of that episode today.
Always trying to.
Prior to meeting Big Cap, I didn't know that backpackers existed.
I
didn't call them homeless men. I didn't know backpackers was a thing.
Why they always got a backpack?
I did not know what the thing.
Always.
Till I met you, I didn't know.
You didn't realize it. You didn't notice it.
No, not even that because I wasn't out there. Oh, you know what I meant to say? The only time that I probably felt pressured about a relationship, one time one of my brothers came to me and he's like, I worry about you. And I was like, why? He was like, because you're single. And I was like,
and that's something to worry about?
Do you know what I'm avoiding? This was years ago. I just had that thought when we were having that conversation about pressure. And then I told someone recently this week, I was like, you know how often women intentionally avoid men? One of my friends that's
why we choose the bear.
One of my friends is a relationship coach, and she put up a question to get insight. Why do single women or unmarried women wear wedding rings when they're not married?
Girl.
And the majority of the women that responded, they were like, so men don't talk to me.
It's a magnet, though.
And that's the other part. That's what people were saying.
It is.
It attracts people.
I remember.
So then women were saying, once a man does approach me and I'm wearing a ring, I know he's not for me. I have a ring on. Respect. You see the ring. What you talking to me for?
They don't care.
Listen, I remember being out and this dude literally begged me because it was so like phantom. A married woman was so phantom. He literally like begged to like be in my space and we could just be friends.
It's
like,
the thrill of it.
Married? You're really married? Nigga, people been getting married for fucking eons.
For years. It's not new.
What is the like?
Why are you so obsessed?
Desire.
He wanted to be in your space. He wanted to know that he was doing that kinky with someone else's man. I mean, with someone else's wife. Yeah, that he was the other man.
Think about it like, wait, what she just said? I know what you meant.
It's not a repellent at all.
It should be.
I feel like it used to be. It's not so much.
I don't think
anymore.
it ever was. I think that was a facade that people thought would work.
Okay.
Because women, I've seen women be attracted to wedding rings also. So it's not. I think social media
just ignore them. Like, oh shit, I didn't even realize you had that on.
Or they see it and don't care because most people
go get it cleaned.
Be caring that they're married.
Just be doing what they be
doing. Just doing what they be. You know, You know what somebody put up? Somebody put up a status that said, "There's married people on the dating apps," and a man responded and said, "They always will be."
You know what?
And you know what? He ain't lying.
Y'all know what I found out
Tell
this
us,
week?
tell
Did you
us.
really want to talk about TMI?
Who? Oh, the thing with TMI. So my comment to that was, I think she wanted to be divorced because she never dated.
Ever.
He
took
was her first
everything.
Yeah, so that makes sense. But
Oh yeah, have your whole faces
and
then go back.
not even that. It's just depending on what he was putting her through, I would have divorced him too.
Mhm.
But I don't. At this rate, she's not gonna find too much better.
No, she could. She definitely
but it's gonna take time.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna take a lot of time. She has kids. She has money.
She got to wade through the water like the rest of us.
She has to It's gonna take a long time. I don't remember how long she's been married to him, but
if he took the virginity at 25,
it's gonna take her a while. It's gonna take a while.
I'm
Most people
scared.
that approach her are gonna be trying to use her.
Why? What did you remember? What did you need to tell us?
I found
Yes.
out
Share.
that rating dicks was a thing.
Rating it
Yeah.
like 1 to 10.
Yeah. So there is a section on OnlyFans where guys, I'm going to say guys because they have dicks, can reach out and pay to have you rate their dick.
Oh my god. So, ladies, if you're looking for a
Wait.
part-time job,
I need to clarify. You're rating
You can be a P
the
rater.
action or the look of it.
No, they send you a picture and you rate it. You give
Oh,
them
what
a
it
rating.
looks like.
You want a new job?
Or pick the
Look
picture.
at her thinking about
So
it.
I
Look at her,
looked
look at her,
up-
look at her, look at her, look at her, look at her.
So I looked
You know
up
I got my
examples.
folder of them. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to start telling
I
people.
can't
You know what I'm saying?
So
Send
listen,
me a
I
text.
looked up
I'll let you
examples
know.
and
Okay.
it's literal rating. So they'll rate lighting, they'll rate the pose itself. So it's
'Cause they always
everything
like
about
this.
it. Yeah.
Like, can y'all find another way to do the picture? Why y'all always do the same
Google
picture?
HDR.
I don't want to. I am
I
so
sure
afraid.
am. I sure am
I am
because I love
scared.
me a little bit of porny porn, so I'm gonna look all that up.
I'm scared. I'm not gonna do it. If y'all can only see
Look all
what
that
do it
up.
over here.
Look.
Listen. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the live. Actually, don't share the live. It's been an
I
hour.
will rate. Okay, send them to me.
In the
Big
rating,
Cap. I
like,
got you.
The ratings
I got
are
you.
anywhere between $10 and $100 you can charge.
I won't even be greedy. Give me a quick 20, 40. You know what I'm saying? For each one. I don't even need, I'm here for
Y'all
you.
know I be doing my research.
So-
I went down a
Ooh,
rabbit
I'm
hole.
here
Once
for
I
you.
figured
So,
out
I
that
want
it
to
was
make
a
sure
thing.
all y'all know I'm here for y'all. All
Nettie.
y'all.
Make me say it. Nettie,
Hmm?
what started the rabbit hole?
How did you get there?
I need to know how we got there.
Tia Mori
I
get
need
us
to
there.
know.
So how did
How
we
did
start
you-
there? Yeah.
How did you find that
You
out?
must like the porny porn
What?
too. How we get here?
Were
OnlyFans.
you- Were you in the
What was you
looking at things
posting?
on OnlyFans?
What was you
Was
looking
y'all
at?
looking for a third person?
What was you? What was
What
y'all?
happened? Y'all was
What
trying
had
to-
happened?
Y'all was trying to pay some young
And
gal.
yes, if she was white, okay. If she was white, the blush. Are you for real? Don't try to hold it in.
Hey, y'all was trying
How
to
did you
find.
get there? How did you get there?
Y'all was trying to
I
find a
actually
young
was just
gal.
looking up the acronym HDR.
Lies.
Why?
Why?
Home
Mhm.
Depot revised. Like, why were you looking that up?
Because we use acronyms at work a lot. Everything that we do is an acronym.
Mhm.
So HDR is.
Once you hear it's for you to need to look it up.
High
Mm.
definition Ringos.
No, it's
Resolution.
Oh, yeah.
like an I. It's an I and
That's
an
even
I.
better.
I don't remember what it means at work, but
Mm.
I was looking up the acronym
Mm.
and that came up.
Mm-hmm.
Does
I
your
don't
job
believe
know
you.
that these things are
I
not
don't
blocked
believe you.
on
I
their
don't
site?
believe you.
Why is it?
I promise.
Just like he claims that he didn't have all that baby oil, he bought it in stock. I don't believe you. I don't believe you that was just a random and it all
I
of a
swear.
sudden brought you down a rabbit hole.
I swear, I don't
believe
know
you.
why my algorithm isn't set up that way, but
Wait.
I don't believe you.
Who thought you was a lesbian? and
Beijing.
bi?
I still can't be. Beijing. Who you about to be a lesbian for?
swear. And you see.
Oh,
See?
that's what she tells the men, that she's lesbian.
They wanted to watch.
Yeah, I said that to one guy once, and he goes, "Word? So where's she at?"
I tell them I
It's
was
like you
born a
can't
man.
even say that anymore.
I tell them I was born a man.
You just tell them I'm morphing. I'm a morphing Power Ranger.
Y'all
That's
heard
what I'm
Carl Winslow is paying for his girlfriend's penis to be moved?
So
Wait,
now
are
that
you
we
talking
have
about
reached an
Carl
hour-
Winslow? Or are
Not
you
Carl
talking
Winslow, the
about
son.
what? Are you
Eddie.
talking about the
Eddie?
Yeah, the one who's already kind of dating Sydney Star.
Mm-hmm.
He's paying
for her
for Sydney
penis to be
Star.
removed.
Sydney Stars, because
Mhm.
they're together, right?
Mhm.
Are they still? Yeah.
Yes, girl.
I don't know who Sydney started.
I just don't understand.
Trans
Yeah.
woman.
Oh.
Didn't
I'm
he
gonna have to
deny
look
that
these
at
up 'cause I
first?
don't know.
He did deny it.
He
at
did
first.
deny it real
people
hard.
at work think she's one.
I think that she's a lesbian.
I would tell them yes and give them tongue action and say yes, I am. They'll leave you alone, or they're gonna be attracted to you. One or the other.
Remember, Funny Marco did that to Tia Kemp.
Yes, you showed me the video.
Yo,
Hilarious.
yo, I love Funny
Hilarious.
Marco. The way he hugged Kevin Hart like he was a baby and was like, "Come here," and Kevin Hart's face like, "I know this nigga ain't." I know that's what he was thinking the whole time. Like, if this nigga don't let me go, when he let him go, he looked at him like, "Are you serious?" Yo, I love Funny Marco and Kevin Hart.
I was
Like,
trying to tell her the last show
cannot.
she doesn't know
I
who
didn't
he
know who
is.
he was.
Girl.
I was just about to say that. I had no idea who he was until 2 weeks
Yo,
ago.
he's ridiculous.
I know now.
Yo,
I know now.
yo.
All right,
Ooh, child.
viewers, ladies and gents of the jerky. Thank you, Pandagasmers, for tuning in. Like you always do, we appreciate the
Baby
loyalty.
penguins,
The loyalty.
baby pandas.
We do. With that being said, we're not going to keep you here any longer. We had a
Yes,
great,
we are.
entertaining
Go sign
time
up to
tonight.
be a
It's
dick
been an
reviewer.
hour.
Go Power Ranger.
If you're looking for a job, you can be a part-time penis reviewer on OnlyFans.
OnlyFans.
On OnlyFans.
I don't know if it's anywhere
I will
else.
help you too.
Like I went into a rabbit hole, but I only seen that people do it on OnlyFans. I didn't see it anywhere else.
I cannot. And with that being said, peace, love, and light. From Panda, Big Cat, and Nettie Boo. We love y'all. See y'all in 2 weeks. Same time, same place. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And let's talk. Good night,
We'll bring more
everybody.
sense next time.
Lies.